Hey, I'm Jamey from Stillmeyer Games, and I usually talk about tabletop games, but today I'm going to talk about a digital game called Dome Keeper. I think it came out a few years ago. I'm in 2025 now. I think it came out in 2022, perhaps. And it is a game about crash landing on a planet. You do that at the very beginning of the game, and then you are trying to dig down into the planet. Here's your dome right here. You're trying to dig down into the planet to find resources, to dig up resources, bring them back to the dome, upgrade your dome. And you're doing all this because you crash landed on this planet. The people who live on this planet are attacking your dome constantly. So your dome is your protective shield. So it's a little bit like a tower defense game with resource gathering. And my favorite mechanism here, a lot of upgrades, a lot of upgrades. There are only three different types of resources, but those three different types of resources are used for a ton of upgrades. For example, you can make your dome stronger. You can make your dome repair itself faster after an attack. You can make the laser on your dome, which is the only way that you can fight back against the critters. You can make that laser stronger. You can also make yourself better at digging. You can make yourself faster. You can make it easier to carry the resources back. All of these things are things that you can upgrade, which would be great by itself. But in addition to that, as you are digging down, every now and then you will discover a relic. And this is a little bit similar to games like Slay the Spire, where you discover something new and you're given three random options and you choose one of those three options. And so, for example, in the first game that I played, which was really thrilling, I had a great time playing this game. In the first game that I played, I could install a new laser, an automatic laser on my dome that would do its own thing and fight enemies. And that was the random relic of the threes that I chose. And the coolest thing about that is not only do I have a new laser, but I also added a new tech tree specifically for that laser. So you can upgrade your upgrades essentially in this game. I'm sure this exists in other video games. Like I said, I don't play a lot of digital games, but I couldn't think of an example, at least in the tabletop space, of a game where the upgrades you gain can also be upgraded. I'm sure you'll mention some in the comments. Let me know in the comments. But I love this idea of getting a whole new completely ability, a new thing, a new item, and being able to also upgrade that thing in addition to the other upgrade tech trees that I have here in Dome Keeper. I really enjoyed this game. I've only played once so far, but I loved the timing of how deep do you go to dive down, to dig down, to get more resources before coming back up with those resources and spending them to improve my dome to prevent these attacks from happening. Every run felt thrilling as I went deeper and deeper. And even though the attacks got stronger, I also got stronger as well based on what I was bringing back and how I was upgrading the dome. I had a great time. I will mention, if you start playing and you are not someone who plays many digital games like me, I got a little confused in the dome at first because there's a place where you go in the dome, you just click on it, and it gives you options to either attack, upgrade, or quit. And I didn't notice the quit. And I didn't really know what the quit meant before. The quit means that you stop being the dome and you go back to being the digger in the game, the person who digs down underground. So there's just a hotkey used Q to quit out of there. Something that I looked up on the internet and found after I was felt like trapped inside the dome for a few rounds. But other than that, the game played really, really smoothly, especially for someone like me who doesn't play many digital games. It didn't require many dexterity elements at all. I just had to move the laser around and shoot it at things as they were attacking me. Really great gameplay loop, really great upgrade system. I'd love to hear your thoughts on Dome Keeper, or if you know of other games like Dome Keeper, recommend them in the comments below. I'd love to hear about them. Thanks.